Like most kids growing up in the 90s, I was a big fan of Tiny Toon Adventures. I'd say around 92, 93, I was either in the third or fourth grade when this game came out. There weren't many reviews on it, so I mean, it wasn't like a big release. But I remember going to the video store. There was a video store where we used to stay at. It was called Mooovies, and it was spelled exactly like that. I chose, instead of renting a movie this time, to rent a video game while my parents went and rented a few movies. And that game was Tiny Toons Adventures Buster Bust Loose. Had no idea what to expect in this game. As you can see, basically it's a platformer. It has typical elements. You have your attack button. Um, the level design though was very fun. It was interesting. A lot of typical Acme shenanigans going on in the game. The level design had some interesting background and characters for each stage. One of my favorite stages was the Star Wars theme. I think it's in reference to the Plucky episode where he actually portrays Darth Vader. And since I'm a big Star Wars fan, I was a very big fan of this stage. Going back and trying to complete it now was actually kind of difficult. I've gotten rusty over the years. It's probably been at least a decade since I've picked up this game. In between stages, there's a few mini games and whatnot where you can go and win a few extra men and unlock some more, secret stuff in the game. At the end of the game, there are also some bonus levels that you can play. But my favorite stage that I kept going back after I got the password and playing over and over was the football stage. Just how they designed that whole concept of a stage. I mean, I loved it. I don't think I've seen a game design anything similar to that since. You have the option to run or pass the ball, and of course you have your team versus the challengers. Many of these characters you see in the game are in the actual cartoon. Now, when it comes to running, as you can see, it's basically a pattern. The pattern fluctuates, but it basically stays the same. In the passing game, once you catch the ball, it returns back to the running game, which is basically the same thing. But I had so much fun playing this stage. I kept just putting the password in and playing it over and over. I only wish that they let you play the actual 4 quarters instead of just the last, I think, 15 to 20 seconds of the game. Another cool aspect of the stage that I like is when you pass the ball, after you catch it, you can actually hear the crowd cheer in the background. It just makes it, adds to the atmosphere of the actual stage. Well, I'm actually going to try and win the game for Acme, so if you guys want to stick around and watch, hopefully you'll root for the home team.